Welcome back, everybody. It's me, Cyrus. Today we're continuing to talk about my favorite console of all time, the TurboGrafx 16. I am a huge fan of the console. I have loved it for many years, and I am very happy to be able to talk with you guys about it, share some stuff, share some of my original games that I own for the console. Now, at this point, we're getting down to the last of the Turbo Chip games that I actually owned for this platform. And we're going to have to cheat a little bit here because these three games I bought after I actually was able to get a Turbo Duo. So I got to back up just a minute. I want to talk to you a little bit about my history with these two consoles. I've been trying to remember things, and I'm old. And as you get older, things are not as clear, and it's hard to remember the exact specifics on some stuff. But I can tell you this. There was some discussion in my comments about when it was that I bought a TurboGrafx 16. Have been trying to remember the time period because I knew I was late to that party. I did not get a TurboGrafx 16 when it launched. I'm pretty sure I was pretty late to getting one. I was always behind on getting all the new consoles, almost always. I actually did get a Turbo Duo when it launched in October of 1992. I know that for a fact because my birthday is in September, and I was basically mesmerized by these VHS tapes that they had sent me. And so I was like begging my mom, please, if you loved me, if you've ever loved me, you'll get me the Turbo Duo when it launches. I was obsessed with the Turbo Duo. I used to cut out like pictures from magazines and tape them into my own binder where I had kept a catalog of every game. I did this for several consoles, but I did it for the TurboGrafx and the Turbo Duo. I was obsessed. I admit it. I was a little weird. I was really into the TurboGrafx and the Turbo Duo. So I did have a TurboGrafx before I got a Turbo Duo. And I, when I got the Turbo Duo, I can remember that in order to make that happen, it wasn't just that my mom bought me the Turbo Duo. It was that I had sold things and I had worked. I had been, doing a lot of extra chores, trying to help, build up some money. And I had birthday money because my birthday was a month before it came out. So she was sort of like carrying me across the finish line, so to speak, to get my Turbo Duo. And I believe that this is the same type of thing that happened when I got my TurboGrafx 16. Because I can remember that it cost me about $25 for that TurboGrafx 16. And it was brought up in the comments. I don't think you could have got a TurboGrafx 16 that cheap during that time period. And I was like, let me go research. So I went to archive.org and I pulled up Electronic Gaming Monthly from 1990, 91, even early 92. And I looked at the prices, and about the cheapest that I see the TurboGrafx 16 listed in those ads in the back of the magazines is less than 100, but not much less than 100. Maybe like, I think I saw the cheapest was like $90 or something like that. Okay, so bear in mind, the TurboGrafx 16 I bought was used. Okay, it was not a new one. It was a used one that I bought from the back of one of those magazines, and I don't know if it was from Game Dude or Play It Again or one of these other ones. I think it was Play It Again. Might have been Game Dude. I don't know. It was one of those two, I'm pretty sure. So I didn't see the ad for Play It Again, so I'm not sure. Maybe I had that because they would mail you stuff too, and maybe I got it. Maybe I don't know. Whoever I ordered it from, I know I got a used one. And I'm pretty sure I would have been trading in stuff. I would have been like shipping off stuff to sell to them, and then using that towards what I was getting. So what I'm guessing is my memory of paying $25 for TurboGrafx 16 has got to be that I paid about $25 plus I traded in God knows what. I have no idea. I don't remember. But I do remember it was about $25. So whatever the case, I guess I traded in some good stuff. I don't know. But I had a TurboGrafx 16, and I can't nail down for you what year it was that I got it. It was probably 1991. I would say it's even possible it could have been early 92 if I'm getting a Turbo Duo at the end of 92. So I don't know. But it is fascinating. I know you guys don't care about any of this. This is purely me trying to figure it out for myself because, yeah, I do kind of obsess about this console. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, I did get a Turbo Duo in 1992, and when I got a Turbo Duo, I still got a few Turbo Chip games. It wasn't that I completely moved over into CD games. There was still some Turbo Chip games to buy. So, when I got the Duo, I was supposed to get a disc with 5 games on it. The Gate of Thunder disc. It had Gate of Thunder, Bonk 1 and 2, Bomberman, something else, I think. Can't remember. Maybe it was 4 games. I can't. Anyway, that disc that had Gate of Thunder. But then also, I was supposed to get Ninja Spirit. And I did not get Ninja Spirit. For some reason, they sent me the first game on this list, which was Dungeon Explorer. I hadn't really thought about getting Dungeon Explorer. Wasn't really on my radar. What I had seen of Dungeon Explorer kind of made me think, oh, that's like Gauntlet? So I probably never would have got Dungeon Explorer had this not happened. But it did. And I got to tell you, I had a really good time with this game. Turned out to be a lot better than I expected. So, didn't get Ninja Spirit. Later on, it's interesting. I ended up selling my Turbo Duo because I was trying to get an Atari Jaguar. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I know I sold a lot of stuff. I sold my Turbo Duo, and then years later when I was in college, I bought another Turbo Duo through that mail order direct, TurboZone Direct, I think is what it was called. And that Turbo Duo also did not come with Ninja Spirit. They gave me Splatterhouse. Again, I had a brand new copy of Splatterhouse that I got with that one that I actually never opened because I already had Splatterhouse, and I ended up selling that copy years later. I got a lot of money for it too, which was pretty nice. But to this day, both of the Turbo Duos that I have owned, and I've owned 2 regular US model Turbo Duos, neither one of them came with Ninja Spirit. And then when I years and years and years later bought the PC Engine Duo, I got nothing with that. All right, enough yakking. Let's take a look at Dungeon Explorer. This is a pretty impressive game because look at that stereo sound, little stereo icon. You don't get that on the screen if you use the RF output, if I remember correctly. That you only get that if you do listen to it in stereo. So, anyway, I remember being impressed. Oh, wow, it's in stereo. It's a pretty interesting story. You know, like I said, I was expecting this to be Gauntlet, but it turns out to be a lot more than that. All right. So anyway, like bad guy wants to take over the world, blah, blah, blah. His name's Nates, which is obviously backwards Satan, which is strange. But yeah. You can skip this part of the story. I like this little parallaxing thing they do here. It's cool. Very reminiscent of like Castlevania to me. Dungeon Explorer. Dungeon Explorer 2 would be released years later as a Super CD game for the Turbo Duo, and it is fabulous. It is absolutely fantastic. Cinematics are amazing. Graphics are way better than this. Music is obviously going to be great. It's just a really, really cool experience. Great animation, just really great. Oh yeah, and you can play 5 players on this and Dungeon Explorer 2. So, we get to pick what kind of character we want. And I will go with... Let's see. We'll go with the thief. Okay, so I'm the thief. And yeah, if you have 4 other friends and a turbo tap and controllers, then yeah, you can hit this thing up. Thought I could talk to people. I guess not. It's been a long time since I played this. Okay. Here we go. Wander around. Here we go. We're going to talk to the king. Judas. Uh-oh. There's a lot of biblical stuff in this game. Alright, so we got to go to meet up with the Judas. I'm sure that will go well. Yep. Alright, Judas, I got you. Don't worry. You have 2 kinds of potions. One is a destructive potion, and the other is a healing type potion. Or it might be like super strength. I can't remember exactly. Like temporary invincibility or something like that. This is actually, over here is where you come out, which I can't see. See how it blocks it? You can't go through there. You only come out of there. So we have to go around. Yeah, I mean, it looks a lot like Gauntlet, doesn't it? But it's different because, I mean, it looks like Gauntlet and it has the spawning enemies and everything like Gauntlet does. But it's also pretty different. It's not just a clone of Gauntlet. Sometimes I think that there's games on the TurboGrafx that get a reputation for just being a clone of something else. Like one of the other games that we're going to look at has that same reputation. But it's really not a clone. It's similar in how it looks. It's similar in gameplay in some ways, but there's a lot different about it too. Now, back in the day when I had TurboGrafx 16, I only had the ability to play games with RF output, so it was a huge upgrade to be able to play games with stereo sound, and obviously a much better picture with composite output and everything, because I never had the TurboTap accessory to be able to play the TurboGrafx with composite output. So playing this, even though it was a turbo chip game on my Turbo Duo back in that day, it looked fantastic. Still looks pretty good. I like the graphics in this game quite a bit. Oh, I gotta revive myself. I wasted all my potions. I could have been using potions, and I forgot when you die, you lose them. So that sucks. That's okay. This guy's not too difficult to beat. There we go. And now we can leave. I'm going to do a much more extensive video about this game at some point, because I want to talk about both of the Dungeon Explorers, 1 and 2. So we'll play this more at a later date. And here you can see we can finally get out of here. And now we can push the rock and come over here and get the stuff. Ah, crap. And now we're over here. Look at that. And this is Dungeon Explorer. Like I said, I'll do another video, show you more about it and stuff like that. But it's time to look at the next game. It's a game that I was telling you about a second ago that gets a reputation for being sort of a clone of something else. We're going to skip the first game and move straight to the second game in that series, because I never actually owned the first game. I bought Neutopia 2. I didn't buy Neutopia. And the reason I bought Neutopia 2 is because it was super cheap. They had it in one of those bargain bins, and it actually didn't even come in a CD case. It came like in a really cheap plastic, like one of those clamshell things, like almost like I don't know, like a real super cheap 2 pieces of plastic stuck together kind of thing with a card in it. Like, it was really weird. But it was cheap. The game Neutopia 2, I think I got it for like $10 or something like that. But it is fantastic. And at some point, again, I'll do a video about both the 2 Neutopia games. But I want to show you the one that I owned, and I want to show you why it's so great. It's not Zelda. It looks a lot like Zelda, but it's not. So let's check out Neutopia 2. Got some really good graphics. TurboGrafx color palette is so nice. Alright, so let's jump in here. Ooh. You're basically supposed to die right here. It's like a story thing. So yeah, it looks a lot like Zelda. Absolutely. Plays a lot like Zelda 2. I mean, not Zelda 2, but also Zelda. But I definitely think there's enough unique about this game to make it stand out on its own. Alright, here we go. Hey, my password. Yeah, that's a great thing. It's one of the games that detects if you have the CD attachment, or if you're playing it on a duo, or the I think the turbo tap, or not the turbo tap, the turbo booster plus. I'm trying to remember the names of these things. There's this attachment you could attach to the back of TurboGrafx 16, which would give you memory capacity so you could save games and stuff. Turbo Booster Plus, I think is what it was called. There's a Turbo Booster, which just gave you AV output, and the Turbo Booster Plus that had save game stuff. Why they couldn't have built that into the console in the first place, I don't know, but they didn't. I guess to make more money. I don't know. If I had read that there was an agreement between Hudson Soft and NEC to where NEC would make all the money off the hardware and Hudson would make all the money off the software. And unfortunately, NEC kind of lost out on that because they didn't really make any money on the hardware. So they came up with all these ways to try to make money off of hardware, but didn't actually make any money on it. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. If you know more about that, please let me know in the comments section what you've heard about that, and if that turned out to be the truth, or if that's like just one of those rumors. There's all these rumors, and you know, the gaming space, there's all these rumors about things. I love the graphics in this game. They're just very colorful and detailed and fun. They're nice graphics. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of similarity to Zelda games here. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. There's a lot of similarity. But I also think there's a lot different too. A lot of RPG elements, conversations, and things you get into with all the different characters. And as you get further in the game, there's more that differentiates it from Zelda as well. But I think it's a really great game, and especially since I got it super cheap back in the day, it was definitely worth owning. The first Neutopia is also very good. So like I said, later on I'll do a video about both of those. But we should talk about the third game in this list. It's a game that I really, really, really wanted to be good, and unfortunately turned out to not be very good. It turned out to be pretty disappointing. And I'd seen it in the videos and the VHS tapes that they sent me from Turbo Technologies, and I was really hoping that I shouldn't have done that. I was really hoping that it was going to turn out to be as awesome as I had hoped it would be. It just didn't. It just was not. That game is called Night Creatures. It's a spooky game where you're fighting all the creatures of the night, obviously. And I thought it was. I was hoping it was going to be sort of like Castlevania, but it is not. It turned out to be nothing like Castlevania, and in general, pretty disappointing in a lot of ways. I'm going to give it another shot. I haven't played it in many years because I've held a grudge against this game. Because I spent $60 on this game when it came out. I bought it brand new because the VHS tape made me think it was going to be really, really amazing. So I was pretty upset that I spent full price because I used to buy cheap games used. So this is one of the few times that I actually splurged and bought a game brand new for the TurboGrafx especially. But I'm going to give it another shot. We're going to play it right now. I haven't played it in a long time. And if it turns out to be pretty good, then I will take it back what I'm saying. I will take back my grudge. I will concede that maybe I was wrong. But I don't expect that to happen. So, let's play some Night Creatures. Not Nightmare Creatures. That's a whole different console. I'll be right back. Hang on. Alright, here we go. Yes, we've been bitten by a vampire bat. Hecate in the form of a bat has taken you. You are now doomed to be one of us. Should have done that with like Nicolas Cage voice. You're doomed to be one of us. Only you can walk between two worlds. Interesting font choice. Alright, here we go. You have the mark of the bat upon you. Batman. I must not come any closer to you. Listen to the wise woman. She can help. Alright, we'll find the wise woman. First of all, I want to say that I do like some of the graphics. There's a lot of detail in how they draw stuff. And I like the parallax scrolling. That's nice. This part's not bad. I mean, I'm running into a lot of enemies. But they're giving me life every time I fight them. So, that's not bad. It's supposed to just, you know, every game is supposed to teach you how to play it when you first start it. So, that's definitely happening here. Damn, there's a lot of rats and bats in this town. Yeesh. This town is overrun. They have a serious sanitation issue here. Alright, so here we go. Oh, there's the old lady. Poor youth, evil has marked you. Find and destroy the queen of the night, or by dawn you'll be a night creature. Beware! She can assume many shapes. Squares, triangles. You will find weapons that will help you. I will advise when I can. Thanks. Thanks for the help. Die, bat. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world. Actually, they kind of do. They're bats and rats. They belong. Alright, now, damn owls. Oh, look, I gotta fight trees and werewolves. I hate when that happens. Damn ints. They're very hard to kill if you don't have a weapon. And there's a weapon right there if I can manage to get it. Okay, now I have to enable the weapon. There we go. Now I can chop at them and actually kill them. Yay, I freed him. The curse is lifted. Uh-oh. This is like, I'm not gonna lie to you. This tree right here is incredibly difficult to kill, usually. I'm very surprised that I killed the tree. A lot of times I don't kill that tree. It just kills me over and over. I'm doing better than I thought I would be doing. Oh, it's the lady again. You now have the power of the wolf. Oh. Use your new powers with wisdom, for they will draw your life force. Okay. There's the wolf. Alright, let's just change back to the human. Wow, they're everywhere. Oh boy. Yeah, I remember being here. I've gotten this far before. I haven't gotten very far in this game though, I'll tell you that, because it's so frustrating. So I would just die over and over and I could never figure out what I was doing. So I'm my ancient memories of playing this game are still intact because I've managed to get this far and remember getting this far. That's good. But at some point, not too far from here, I'm going to have expended my memory of this game because I will be at a spot I've never gotten to because I've never been able to do jack crap in this game. Oh boy. Wow. Come on, man. What the hell? Ugh. All right. We'll continue. Wood destroys creatures of the swamp. Oh, wood, eh? Did I pick up a wooden instrument of some kind? No, I did not. Thought that. Oh, yeah, I did. There it is. Huh. Okay. Oh, wood does destroy the creatures of the swamp. Thank you, lady. That's some good intel. This is much easier with the wooden club. Wow. I may not hate this game after all. I mean, that might be a little premature. Ah, let go of me. Wood destroys the creatures of the swamp. What is that? Life? Okay. Oh, look at that cat. Does wood destroy these creatures as well? That witch is not playing around. Okay. Oh, the pumpkin guy. I remember this guy. Yeah. I'm almost dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Game over. Continue. Let's see if it lets me. The man of straw burns easily. Ooh, okay. Shopkeeper in the village has oil lamps. Okay. Okay, that's a mistake. No, I don't want to switch to the dog. I want the... Oh, I don't want to switch to the dog. Quit doing that. I don't know how to pull up the thing. I was trying to switch to my axe, but I don't know how to pull up the thing. Ugh. I just wasted that life. Oh, I pushed to the right there. Okay. All right. See if we can... I don't know how to... Oh, okay. How do I do it? I don't know how to do it. God dang it. I'm like, what am I doing? Is that my last continue? Yep, that was my last continue. Well, crap. Okay, so I picked that up. So how do I do that? I don't know how you use that. Oh, you press them at the same time. Oh. Now I bet I can kill the pumpkin guy. Gotta go all the way back to him, though. I definitely want that. Okay, it's the tree again. I don't know if I can kill it this time. I think I got it. Okay. So we got the wolf power. Yes, I understand. Wolf. Okay, we need the club. You come from the club? You come from the club? Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. See? That's where I screwed up. You don't want to switch to the club too soon. I don't want to switch to the club until I get over to the swamp. Ah, okay, I'm learning. Freaking game. Gotta chop these guys. You use the axe in the forest, and the club in the swamp. I don't know why I never put the 2 and 2 together on that when I was a kid. I think I was just so pissed off at this game that I stopped thinking. Yeah, I killed that dude. I need that. Come on, dude. Damn it, I need that life. Alright, now we switch to the club. And these guys are nothing. They don't like wood. Would you? Would you? Oh man. Alright. It's okay, no problem. Yes, I understand. Swamp, no likey the wood. Okay. We'll see if we can kill this pumpkin dude with our special stuff. Wow. Totally died. Alright. Hopefully I got one more continue. Yep. Oh, and I only have 2 of those things left now. Oh boy, that's great. So I actually used them up. Well, hopefully I can... Wow. Oh my gosh. That did nothing. This might be as far as I ever got in this game. This might be it right here. I'm going to see if there's a cheat for this game. Well, as far as I can tell, there's no cheats. So I don't know if I'm ever going to get past that spot. I'll have to watch like somebody else's video playing this game. It wasn't, I mean, I actually didn't have too bad a time up to that moment. But I don't know how to beat the pumpkin guy. That's the frustrating thing about this game, is it's like, you just don't know what to do. You have to try to figure it out. Now, albeit, I'll admit, it's a lot more obvious what I'm supposed to do playing it through right now than it was back in the day. It was just really, really super frustrating back in the day. And I just remember feeling very disappointed in this game. But I think there might be hope, like I said, if I can just find some video or something that helps me out. Anyway, that's it for now. That is all of the original Turbo Chip games that I owned. Now, I did own Bonk's Adventure and Bonk's Revenge and Bomberman, but that was on that disc for Gate of Thunder, so those don't count. So that's going to wrap that up. But that doesn't mean this is the end of our exploration of Turbo Chip games. We will continue with some of my favorite Turbo Chip games in the next series of videos on this. And we're working our way towards the CD games as well. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate your comments and your thoughts. You're giving me a lot to think about and remember. You know, trying to remember when it was exactly I got a TurboGrafx 16 and how much I actually paid for it was really fun because it like spurred all these memories about that time period and everything. So thank you for that. Anyway, that's it. More videos coming soon. I will talk to you later. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.